Welcome to the United States Money Exchange. In this video, we're going to talk about gold and how it keeps up with inflation. You know, throughout history, gold has never truly lost its value. You can still buy the same amount of goods today as you could back in Roman times. And that's a fact. Most people do not realize that gold is money. It has been money since before recorded history. You know, we used to trade silver and gold as legal tender up until 1933. That gave Wall Street and our federal government decades to devalue gold not only as a commodity but as a currency and increase the value in paper assets. This has been a manipulation of the American people that is gone unseen because it's happened at such a slow pace over such a long period of time. People alive today have no idea how our monetary system was even created. You know, I love giving the example when I travel the country doing the seminars that I do about gold being $20 an ounce in the 1920s. That's when money had true value and it was real because it was based on gold, okay? In 1971, we went off the gold standard, and that's where everything went haywire. We became what's known as a fiat currency. And fiat currencies throughout history have never had a lifespan of more than 100 years before they deplete itself. Now, the dollar was incepted in 1913. It was in the form of gold and silver certificates, and you can watch that in a previous video that I've already done. But gold was $20 an ounce in the 1920s. So for an ounce of gold or a $20 bill, you could have went out and bought you a new outfit, a new pair of shoes, went out to dinner with your friends, went to a picture show. You could have done a lot of things for either one of those. Today, with gold at $1,550 an ounce, you can go buy you several outfits, go out to several dinners, go to a lot of movies for an ounce of gold. You can do a lot. It has value. But for a $20 bill today, you can't really even go buy you a new pair of shoes. So that shows you that the dollar over the last 97 years has truly lost its purchasing power. And as all this new money is created through the bailout programs and the quantitative easing that the government's doing and injecting all this new money into the market, it's crippling our economy is what it's doing. Things are not going to get better. Things are going to get worse. They're going to get a lot worse. Gold will always maintain its value on an international level. You can take an ounce of gold today and fly to Europe. You can fly to Japan. You can fly to China. You can fly to Australia. And it's still going to maintain its value. The U.S. dollar, if you look at other countries around the world right now, they don't even want to touch the U.S. dollar because they understand what our government is doing to devalue it. So my point to you is this. Gold is money. And the day that the dollar collapses, and it's coming, the question you've got to ask yourself is this. The next morning when you wake up, what do you want underneath your mattress? Do you want your stock certificates? Do you want your CD certificates? Or do you want a bunch of gold and silver? I get the same answer every single time I ask that question. Everybody says gold and silver. You know, but when you think about allocating money into gold, you think you're buying something. You're not buying anything. All you're doing is moving your money into a safer area. I give the example, you know, all you're doing, Mr. X, is walking up to your bank teller saying, look, I want to move $50,000, $100,000, $1 million, whatever it is. I want to move it. You take that money, you walk over to your safety deposit box, and you put it in the same bank. Only it's in a different form. It's in gold and silver. And unless you physically eat these coins, just in pun, the money's still sitting right there in your hands. It doesn't go anywhere. The value is going to increase as the inflation increases. It keeps up with inflation. It always has. The reason that people today do not think that gold is money is because of the propaganda that you see on TV. When gold became illegal in 1933, it gave Wall Street and the government, a very long time to devalue and reprogram the way you think about money. A stock doesn't have any value in it. I mean, the markets are so crazy in the stock market and paper assets that most of us can't even understand the graphs and the charts and the lingo and everything like that. So you have to have somebody to handle all that for you. My recommendation to everybody is take control of your money. Become your own banker. My wife and I, 2 years ago, we liquidated all of our paper assets. We put the majority of our money in silver and gold and investment grade coins. We call ourselves cash poor. But if we need money to do something, all we do is we liquidate some silver, we liquidate some gold, I sell a rare coin, I get the money that I need to do whatever it is we're going to do, and we go do it. Gold and silver are money. I live in Southeast Texas. That's where our company is based. We went through a severe hurricane down here. Everyone had to evacuate. It was the craziest thing I've ever experienced in my life. The roads were backed up. Gas was running out of the gas station. It took us 26 hours to make a 5-hour drive. It was a madhouse. We would not have made it because the bank or the credit union we were using at the time ran out of money. The line to get to the credit union was about a mile or longer. The only way we made it was selling some of the silver and gold that we had to a pawn shop to get the cash that we needed to do what we needed to do. It saved us. We go through hurricanes down here. If you live on the coast, you know what I'm talking about. If you live in the Midwest, a tornado, you know what I'm talking about. When you see a storm coming, you have got to prepare yourself for the storm. Now, what most people don't understand is we have a Category 50 hurricane about to wipe out the economy of the United States or the world. Protect yourself and your family. That's all I'm saying. Look, pick up the phone right now. You give us a call. We'll help you out. Our toll-free number is 1-877-890-2990. Again, that's 1-877-890-2990. We'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day.